Welcome again to Let's Talk Advanced Chemistry, Chemistry 2 with Pastor Dan. We're going to look at electrolysis over here. Electrolysis is an oxidation reduction process, but it's happening in reverse. Instead of causing electricity to be generated through the process, we're going to use electricity into the process to reverse the reaction. Now, the process used of electricity to produce oxidation and reduction reaction, that's a definition. Now, we do have some main differences. The main differences here is that oxidation, where is not going to be positive, is the anode. And then transversely, the cathode is not going to be negative, and it's still reduction. Oxidation, and anode, reduction, cathode, those still go together. It's just those charges are different. And the reason why those charges are different requires electricity to initiate the reaction. All right. So, over here we have the cathode. So this is negative, so electrons are going to build up here. As the electrons build up, we're going to begin to plate onto that. So this is going to get larger. And then this is where electrons are going to be lost as it goes into ions, and the anode is going to become diminished. All right? Now, to best understand that, we have to have some uses. And there are two main uses. The first is electrolysis, separating of elements into water into its elements, or removing hair. The second is electroplating, covering over substance. We can electroplate gold, silver, whatever we want to make something a less expensive metal, more expensive by just covering the outside of it. So let's take a look at the process. Okay, again, this is the cathode, and this is where we're going to plate out on top of. And in this case, we're doing copper. You see, this is the negative end. So as electrons build up, the electron buildup causes that copper metal to generate. And then the anode is over here, the positive end is whatever we're going to plate out. So this is going to get smaller as it diminishes out from there. So that's what we're plating out. That's the element we use to plate. So if we're going to plate gold onto a piece of iron, then the anode is going to be a gold rod. That's electrolysis. That's the process. Electroplating is an example. Hopefully not too bad. Take care. God bless.